Number 2. If Ray William Johnson and I. Justine had a drunken fling in an alleyway, Tobuscus would be the retarded bastard child they would abandon in a dumpster. I hate this guy!
Really? No reference to I have no mouth and I must scream? Well,
He takes
okay.
other people's styles and makes them into his own insipid, painful intellect executing excuses for videos.
You really love your
William
attitudes.
Johnson's reviewing viral videos and asking his armies of drones called fans to comment and vote, inexplicably putting him on the most discussed list.
When it's someone I like, they have fans. When it's someone I don't like, they have drones.
Number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, the contents featured in number 1 may contain images and sounds that may shock you. It may even horrify you.
You didn't make a sex tape, did you?
Audiovisual sensory input may be too much to comprehend the sheer rapidity of what I can say with absolute sincerity.
And other big
One of the
words.
worst videos I have ever seen in my life.
Get on with it.
You're right. How rude of me.
You guys already know the bit. Oh, I don't want to talk about this, even though I made the video.
Fine, just watch.
Let me see you put your hot sauce, yeah. Let me see you put your hot sauce, yeah. If we get a little loud, maybe we can take.
So, children. The number 1 worst YouTuber that apparently everybody else watches is children. So, let's recap, shall we? Number 5 was a guy who exploited a homicide story for revenue. Number 4 was a guy who exploited a deadly disease with tasteless jokes for revenue. And the number 1 thing that's actually worse than those 2 guys are children! Well, technically preteens, but still it kind of puts the whole list into perspective, don't you think? Hey Smosh, at least you're not as bad as children. Hey Michael Buckley, at least you're not as bad as children. Hey Breast, I'm talking to Breast. Well, relatively speaking, that's not that many subscribers to begin with, so they're basically nobody's on the internet.
There are good YouTubers.
Oh, you're a good YouTuber. Oh, yes you are. Yes, you are a good YouTuber. No.
And there are bad YouTubers.
Bad YouTuber. Bad, you're a bad, naughty YouTuber.
Then there's 50 feet of crap, and then there's these quote-unquote video makers.
I'm gonna label these guys with a generic term to distract from the fact that I'm talking about children.
These people represent everything wrong with not just the internet, but of modern society as we know it.
I want to say that he's intentionally hyperbolic, but something tells me that he isn't.
They're not even untalented. They're anti-talented. Meaning that they are so bad that they make you fucking angry.
If this is the kind of stuff that gets you angry, then you might want to take a break from the internet a bit.
Other existing songs, which are terrible on their own accord, jump cut in every single goddamn syllable in that song, increasing the pitch and add in seizure-inducing lighting effects. They claim that they work really hard on this, but in reality this is basic editing 101.
Well, yeah, you have to start somewhere if you're, a kid. Some film classes will tell you to start off making music videos because they're the easiest to make.
I may not be the best editor in the world, but even I can do this crap.
Oh, wow. You mean you, an adult, can do something a child can do? I feel like this video is the equivalent of going, hey, you kids think you're tough shit? Well, I can drink beer, I can drive a car, I can vote, I can buy pornography, legally.
You can't hurt anyone anymore.
And the off chance that they do try to create something on their own, the result is more of the same random, pointless garbage that in terms of quality is the same as festering week-old roadkill. Their hackneyed attempts at entertainment literally make me depressed. I'm not one for following memes, but there's
Facepalm.
one that resonates in the aftermath of me watching these videos because it fits in just perfectly.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
You said it, Professor Farnsworth. You said it.
I'm just gonna be blunt here. Fuck you, you pretentious asshole. Are you this full of shit that you can't even comprehend what you're doing? You're talking about kids here! Kids! Look, I've done commentaries on kids before, and you know what? It was dumb of me for even doing that. You know why? Because they're fucking kids. Of course kids are gonna make stupid shit. Of course kids are gonna like stupid shit. Their standards for quality are generally low. And here's something else about kids you may not know. Kids grow up. They learn about past experiences. Their standards for quality improves. But you're just standing there going, oh, these video makers are the downfall of society. No, they aren't, you cunt. They're just kids making shitty music videos. You know, I saw that top 15 most smacked up YouTube list by the Hardcore Kid. Quite frankly, that was one of the worst videos I've ever seen. Even so, their spot for number one is a lot more reasonable than yours. Also, that's the thing. This video is so bad that it made me defend that video. Ugh. Show me something cute. Oh my god!
This cavalcade of awfulness simply does not belong on the internet.
Because, as we all know, the internet is a very prestigious place with very high standards of quality.
Not just because their videos suck, but more due to the fact that they cannot take criticism, and they bitch and complain about people simply not liking their videos. They'll even go so far as to silence their opponents by sicking their fans on them, false flagging their videos under the bullshit claims of cyberbullying.
Remember when Vesper the Snake called That So Jack a faggot a bunch of times, and also made fun of how feminine he looks? I wonder why Jack didn't take it that well.
They're against dissension and makes the illusion that they just don't want to grow up and face the real world, and that they think that they're just the boss, and that you shouldn't fuck with them. I despise these kind of people.
You know, I'm starting to see why they won't take your criticism. You're kind of a dick.
Because they're shining examples of the continuing pussification of humanity.
They're kids.
Avoid these like the fucking plague. It'll make the internet, no, the world, better because of it.
They're kids.
And this is why these quote-unquote video makers
Kids.
are the #1 worst YouTubers that everyone watches.
As always, thank you for watching.
Fuck you too.
Before I go, there's something I must express to you people with absolute sincerity.
I'm drunk.
If you are unfamiliar with these people, hell, even if you are familiar with these people, do not, I repeat, do not check these people out. You would be inadvertently fueling the flame to their popularity. I know by saying this entire video would be contradictory to that statement.
You think?
But believe me when I say that I went through the hell of watching these people so you wouldn't have to.
Oh, fuck you, really? Oh, yeah, let's give him a big hand. Hey, everybody, yeah, let's give PMRants a big hand. He had to suffer by watching YouTube videos in his spare time. That's truly what suffering really means. Yeah, he died for our sins. And on the third day, he rose again and brought with him not one but 2 lists of the worst YouTubers ever. And that's why we celebrate his sacrifice with Ritz crackers and grape juice for snack time. I think I kind of went overboard with that last part, but still.
Until next time, I'm out.
Well, I guess we all learned a valuable lesson today. The people who make these kinds of lists are usually worse than the people who end up on these lists. Bye!